Hello, my lovely, lovely Libras. It's Laurie, and I am here to do your uplifting reading all about you. I'm going to use the White Sage Tarot today. I'm trying different decks. We'll see how this goes. I hope you guys are all happy, healthy, and having some fun. If you are a new viewer, welcome, welcome. I hope you find something that resonates. If you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for being here. Either way, I appreciate each and every one of you so very much. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see what's truly magical about you. The Five of Pentacles. That even when things are broken, you can pick up the pieces and make something better. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that came through pretty clearly. When things get broken, and I don't necessarily mean physical broken, like a plate that's dropped and it's broken, but more like a situation, a relationship. You know how to let go of what doesn't serve the situation and take the rest of it and build something better. So you don't stay stagnant. You don't stay in sorrow. You don't stay still. Okay, it's a progression. Everything's a progression. How can I make my relationship better today? How can I make this situation better today? Even when things are not broken, you've learned to do that in every situation that you approach. And that is an awesome way to live life. That's actually like post-mastering goal setting. So we start off by setting goals, okay? We learn how to set goals. We start accomplishing and manifesting the things that we want by setting those goals, by setting those intentions, so on and so forth. But through the years, we don't even have to write them down anymore. We learn how to have these goals in our head. This is where you're at. You've mastered that. We have to start, though, with writing it down, visualizing it, seeing it, feeling it, and going through that process to where we're learning the skills so that we reach this point of being able to literally leave things in the past immediately and see the beauty of what's left and where it can be, where it can go. Beautiful. I'm also hearing here that you personally have learned how to incorporate your community, a support group. There's some sort of community, tribe, support group, some people around you, your family. I don't know. But you've learned how to incorporate that into your abilities to move forward, to release the past. Okay, so instead of, I'm hearing sanctuary. I keep hearing sanctuary. So this would be where you go when things get rough, okay, so that you can release, forgive, surrender the negative, and then focus on the positive that you want to take from this and move forward. So there is some sort of family, tribe, community, support system that you definitely seek sanctuary with. And you may not even have to do it physically anymore. Like you may not need to even talk to a member of that community or tribe anymore because you know. So like in your head, you hear yourself saying, okay, John, this is the situation I'm in. I've talked to you over, what do you recommend? Well, you've talked to John for 30 years and gotten John's advice. So you know exactly what John's going to say to you. So now you just take that advice and you pick up the pieces and you move forward. Most of us are not at this point yet. Okay. Most of us are still in the, I need to write things down. I need to write it down to release the negative, or talk to that person physically. Okay. Call them on the phone and say, him or her, it doesn't matter. It's just an example. Hey, this is where I'm at. What advice have you got for me today? Okay. And then listen to the advice, because you don't learn anything if you don't listen. But if you're calling somebody up and you're just blatting at them about all the troubles and woes in your life, you're not looking to improve your life. You're wallowing in self-pity. Don't do that. Please don't do that. That's not good for you. And nobody's going to put up with that for years and years. Okay? If you want to call somebody and say, look, this is where I'm at. I'm in a really bad spot here. I could, just need you to listen to me for a couple minutes while I think this through, and you're coming up with solutions. That's great. But also, if this person, you must trust them enough that you would call them up to listen to you. You're going to tell them your worst things. So listen to their advice. And that's how you got to where you're at. You trusted your community. You trusted your tribe. Beautiful. What have you accomplished in the past that you should be proud of? Judgment. Yeah, see, you've released that. You are good at releasing the past. You don't stay there. You take. Okay, the word on here is judgment. What does that mean? What does the word judgment mean? It means to think about what was and what can be and releasing the negative, okay? We have to judge every single day what we want to keep in our life, what we don't want to keep in our life. Is this safe for me? Oh man, I shouldn't do that. That's a judgment, okay? That's the type of judgment that we're talking about. And releasing the negative, releasing those things that do not work for us, letting the past stay in the past and moving forward. Bright ideas only come when you release the past. There is a different type of judgment out there. And that's the one that I refer to, that this is a judgment-free zone. Okay, better than Planet Fitness, because you don't even have to work out here. That type of judgment is when you're saying somebody is incapable of doing something, or wow, they're fat, or they're ugly. That's a negative judgment that should never, ever happen. Okay, hopefully you're keeping that type of judgment in your head, because we all have that kind of thing pop into our head. Hopefully you're not opening your mouth and saying that out loud. And the reason that we have these judgments in our head is because of what we see on TV, what we see in the video games that we play. We hear it on the, all the time. So this is where we have to understand what's going into our head and how we can stop that so that we don't make that type of judgment call and we make the right type, the one that only concerns our own life. What do you want to release from your past? So you accomplish the differentiation between the right type of judgment and the wrong type of judgment, and letting go of anything that does not work for you so you can have a better future. Picking up the pieces of what's left and moving forward. Beautiful. You definitely accomplished that in the past. What kind of impact do you have on people around you? Yeah, you definitely are the Empress energy, male or female. You're owning the capability of being balanced, whole, complete, abundant, creative, caring, loving. You also receive that love. You receive the caring. You receive the bounty, the abundance, the beauty of the world. And you share that with everyone around you. You lift other people up into their Empress energy so that they can own their own Empress energy. Beautiful energy here. Beautiful. I love that that's the impact that you have on the people around you. You actually are like a muse, an inspiration to a lot of people here. About, especially, there's something that everybody overcame something different, and that's why I didn't get into this earlier about a specific thing that you overcame. Some of you definitely overcame very, very, very harsh situations, okay? Could have been physical abuse. It could have been you were really down, you were on rock bottom with being homeless, on drugs, alcohol, something. You were living a life you really knew was corrupt, and you just knew it was not right. And you really didn't see how you could get yourself out of it, but you did. Somehow you figured out, maybe you trusted your inspiration, which is your direct link to your higher power, to get you out of the situation. And you overcame your past. You rose above your past. Not only did you have to deal with what you were going through, whatever it was. But you also had to go and rise above other people's judgment of you, because there are people out there that, yes, they do judge all the time, and no, they don't keep it in their mouth or in their head. They spew all kinds of judgments at people all the time. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I'm sorry. And you had to overcome that as well. Okay. And you did. And you did it by saying, you know what? I'm a good person. I've changed my life and nobody can walk in my shoes. Nobody has walked in my shoes and nobody will ever be able to walk in my shoes. That path that you were on was your own to walk. Nobody else can walk that path. Okay. All you can do is by example show people how they too can rise above, let whatever type of past it is, whatever happened in the past, let it go and move on. Absolutely love this. And that took a lot of courage, inner strength, commitment, fortitude, grace, absolute grace to not lash out at people as they condemned you, treated you poorly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And you're showing people how to rise above those situations themselves, how not to listen to those people. Those people, they're in their opinion, don't matter. They don't walk in your shoes. They don't pay your bills. They don't put food on your table. They have nothing to say about your life. Beautiful. Neutral. I'm getting neutrality here. You've learned to come to neutral. Oh, I love this. What is a talent or skill that you have that we should know about? The Ace of Pentacles here. You have rebuilt from scratch. You literally hit so rock bottom. You had nothing and you brought yourself up from that. And you trusted in the divine. Look at the Six of Pentacles. To restore balance here. Okay, you trusted in your higher power, your subconscious, your intuition, your God, your muse, elevated ancestors, whatever that energy is, that whatever label you give it, you trusted it. And guess what? You restored balance. You were able to co-create balance within yourself, within your life. And look, this main Ace of Pentacles here that's broken. Okay, there's 5 here, but this is the main one. It's broken. Here it's healed. Here it is healed. You've gone through this whole process. Absolutely fantastic. Again, and it's right below the 5 of Pentacles. You take what's broken and you fix it, not trying to keep the same thing that you had. You can't. That's gone. That's destroyed. You have to build a new, and you take the 4 other Pentacles and make it into one. So you take the support that you have around you and you rise above the situation. And now you've got this beautiful new pentacle here, new ideal, new relationship, new way of looking at things. Beautiful. What do you do right now that you should never, ever stop doing? You've got the Hierophant card here. Connecting. Okay, it's all about being, trusting your higher power. The Hierophant is the person with a direct link to, God, the cosmos. But you have the key. You have that power yourself. You are the Hierophant. Okay? You are the Hierophant. You are that person that has the knowledge of how to open the door to your higher power. And this animal is not stressing, not running, not jumping, not, trying to force anything. You're relaxed. Okay? There is relaxation here, meditation, peace, calm. Yes, releasing of whatever negative energies, just letting it go. Oh, I love this reading for you guys. And look, the Sun card here. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. 19 to 20. Card 19, the Sun, to 20, the Judgment, releasing, okay? Oh my gosh, we have 2 5s, okay? This one's a minor change. This one's the big change. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. The sun comes out for you, the joy, the happiness, the bliss. You would rather have everything out in the open than to have anyone come at you and say, I just found this out about you. So what? So what? I've already told the world about this. I've already admitted I was a whatever, that I had a worthless life. I've already come out. Why are you trying to throw this at me? It doesn't work, okay? I know who I am. And I know things get broken. That's life. That's just the way things are. Absolutely beautiful. I'm going to zoom in here real quick just because I realize you may not be able to see those cards very well. So if you want to take a screenshot so that you can save that for later, you're welcome to do that. All right, let me go back out because I'm going to get you some oracle messages here. All right, we are going to get spirit animal. I love this message. Please, if this is you, claim this in the comments below. You have really changed your life. You've elevated. You've come a long ways, baby. You've come a long ways, okay? And you should be proud of yourself. You're in a sense of peace, calm. You're in a beautiful place. You really are. Now, if you are a fellow Libra who would like to honor this person, show some respect to this person, give them applause for accomplishing what they've done. Go ahead, give them applause in the comments. There's a little clapping things. You can do the tootie horn thing with all the confetti coming out of it. But the best way to honor them is to give a thumbs up to this message, okay? That physically shows them, again, that this message is important and that these people should be recognized, okay? So whatever you can do to tap, tickle, boop, caress that like button to show a little love to your fellow Libras here or yourself, please go ahead and do that. And yes, if this is you, show yourself some applause, you know, go ahead, do it. You deserve it. Give yourself a thumbs up. Give yourself a tootie horn thing. Whatever it is. Go ahead, please. You've done well. Let's see what spirit animals messages want to come out here today. Spirit, what have you got for us today? Don't know if you saw this morning's general reading, but it got intense in there, and that's the title of it. It got really intense. I had an energy come into the room, right? I mean, like 3/4 of the way through the reading, and really tried to be very disruptive, tried to get me angry, and so on and so forth. If you didn't watch that, oh, man. It had a lot of great info in there about you, my lovely Libras. You were heading in the right direction. We did get things back on track, just so you know that. Just so you know, things did get back on track. Okay, we got Peacock Spirit here. Look at this. Card 46. Let yourself shine. Let your true, unique personality, whoever you are, shine. And that does tie into today's daily reading. The one about it got intense in here. Then we have card 48, Porcupine Spirit. Time for beginner mind. That also ties directly into today's reading. Card 39, Moth Spirit, surrender now. You have seen this card for, I think, the last 3 of these readings, if not in the daily reading and here. Okay, and then we have card 33, Horse Spirit. Freedom is yours. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So we have 3, 3, 3, and then we have 4, 4, okay? We have 6, 6. This is 12, which would be another 3. So we have 3, 3, 3, 3 here. And then we have the linear progression of 46 to 48. Okay, so you took a leap over something, maybe a leap of faith in here. Maybe you shine your unique qualities out into the world. You put something out there, and you didn't miss a step. You jumped over it. You didn't have to go through that step. And now you're in this beginner mind. And your mind is being set free. Your life is being set free because you're surrendering. You're surrendering to your higher power. Let's go with 46. Somebody out there needs a reminder. They need a reminder. Let's see what we have here. Actually, I'm being told to read the whole thing. Sorry. Okay, Peacock Spirit, let it shine. The oracle message says, when is the last time that you shook a tail feather and shone your light for all the world to see? Within each of us is a peacock spirit yearning for expression, and you are called on to show the world the gorgeous creature that you are, for you are a manifestation of spirit. Come out from the shadows, Peacock Spirit says, and show your true colors so that others may be inspired to express their own uniqueness. Okay, here, shine, be who you are. That's a peacock spirit is a good expression for the Empress energy there. Dance as if you remember that you are made of stardust and grace, filled with life force energy and of sparkling light. You are a channel for divine love, and your dance is one of a kind. Nobody can walk in your shoes. It's your shoes, your dance, your uniqueness. Catch the light and help it to shimmer and dance in celebration of your good fortune of being right here, right now. Spirit wants you to be joyful so that others may get up and dance along with you. Again, leading by example. You getting up and dancing invites other people. And by you dancing free of abandon, not worrying what people think, that shows people that they can learn from you. Okay? Oh my gosh, that ties right into this. All right, actually, yep, Spirit saying, go ahead and finish it. Protection message. Are you afraid of dancing with abandon because of what others might think? Do you think you might be punished if you shine your light in your unique personality too brightly? Have you been conditioned to expect to be hurt if you show yourself fully to the world? Maybe not everyone will celebrate your beautiful radiance when you shine, but that's okay. Peacock Spirit is here to remind you that while others may resist celebrating the beauty within them, although they may contract while you expand and shake your tail feathers, smile and keep dancing. Let them shrink and shrivel away. What happens to them is none of your concern. Focus on you. Be happy, okay? Don't let someone else take your happiness. Model the good fortune and abundant joy that is yours. And soon someone will say, me too, and join you. Okay, they will take your example and jump in there and look after themselves too. Spirit loves you so much and wants you to enjoy the dance and for you to shine your light. Be a great example to the world. Be a role model, I just heard. You are a role model to somebody out there, whoever this particular message is, okay? Not just resonating with, but you are this person. You are role models to so many people. And a role model is showing by what you do, okay? Not what you say, but what you do. How you handle things. It's also what you say, but... All right, 33. Where's this freedom going to take you? What does that say? When Horse Spirit appears, you are gifted with a spirit of movement and freedom. This may be a time for travel and adventure, whether that means a trip somewhere or taking a different type of journey, one of freedom of choice. So you have the choice to make up your mind to do what you want to do. Horse Spirit reminds you that no matter what the circumstances are, you still have free will and choice, and you can make choices that can take you far away to a better place, a better situation, a better state of being. For there is no one but you to rein in your free will to make a different decision. Okay? You are the only one in control of your freedom. You are capable of making powerful choices that will affect you for the rest of your life. Okay? And don't fear those choices. Horses are social animals and known to be a friend to mankind, willing to carry us forward when we need them. Horse Spirit reminds you that help will be available to you whenever you need it, and companions will be by your side wherever you choose to go, whatever direction you choose to travel. You just have to see those companions. And if you can't physically see them, know that your elevated ancestors, your guardian angels, your higher power, God, whoever is there with you, okay? Life is an adventure, and Horse Spirit wants you to know that whatever choices you make right now, you have great spirit within, invisible, yet holding you up and always walking by your side. If you have a question about a relationship right now, you can set your heart free to experience love in all kinds of forms. Spirit whispers to you that the gift of freedom is yours if you allow yourself to break out of your perfectionism and stubbornness. That's just your ego talking. Make a move and enjoy the freedom of letting go of the need to control. Okay, if you're feeling stuck, has your spirit been broken by challenges that you have faced? Your current choices may not seem the best, but you are not seeing the clearing ahead where you can break free and run. It is there. Whatever your choices are right now, they may lead you to an exhilarating freedom. So trust the guidance of spirit. Horse Spirit is here to tell you that adventure calls, and you will soon realize your power is greater than you think. Perhaps your frustration and feelings of being fenced in are the result of being maybe a little too much on your high horse. How I want things to be, what I want to be in control. It should go that way. Just get rid of that kind of thought pattern and things will go better. Okay? All right. Being in control and in charge can be overrated. Yeah, it's time to loosen up, drop the reins, let go, and go out and prance around with others just for the fun of it. Okay? Go have some freedom. And surrender. Just surrender. You don't need control. Nobody really, I'm telling you, control is definitely overrated. Definitely overrated. The sooner you learn to surrender, the happier your life becomes. L key. And also the freer it becomes. All right. She Who. Let's see who She Who wants to talk about today. I'd have to do it. Hee-hoo, hee-hoo. Gotta lighten up the mood. Yep. Okay. Not he-hoo, she-hoo. But we all got a he-hoo every now and then, don't we? All right. We have got Blanche. She who brings light. Light, serenity, and a beacon. Then, let's see who else we've got today. Woo! That's a few. Maybe we'll take those two. That one too? Okay. We'll see who popped out here. We have Blanche and we have Manatili. She who remains. Powerful devotion, true worth. Yeah, those go together. All right. And then we have Manara. I think she's new. She who waits. Patience, waiting, determination. Maybe not. Jenna's definitely new. Look at that outfit. Oof, I love it. She who calms. Stillness, purity, and quiet. Let's see what Blanche has to say. I think we've seen Blanche before. Let's see what the message. This card's message is to assure you that you are whole. The answers you seek are already dancing in your own spark of life. If you feel drained and restless right now, it's a good time for you to fuel yourself with food and things that make you feel good, okay? Creativity needs to be fed as well, so go to those places where you can connect with the things that ignite you. If your normal creative outlet isn't giving you what you need, or you can't access it right now, give something new a try, okay? Imagine yourself peacefully accepting all the energy of the sun, taking only what you need so that you can become a beacon for other seekers. You not only reflect the brilliance, you are the emanating light. This card calls you to understand your own warmth, your own glow, and your own brilliance that you are a beacon to other people with. And, you know, that is shining all the time. And I keep wanting to mention my dear soul sister, Irene, who went through a very difficult time, going through a very difficult time. And all I can see is her grace, her gratitude, her feeling of abundance for everything she has left with the devastation she has gone through. And she is a true beacon to those around her of how to deal with what goes on. And I really do feel that this is Irene right here. So I do want to take a moment and honor Irene. Spirit wants you to think about this question today. What serves as my personal beacon? And I'm talking about you, for you. What serves as your personal beacon? Who? Okay. And where can I go to recharge my own battery? All right, think about those two questions there, okay? We're going to look at, not Manatili. We've seen Manatili. Let's take a quick look at Manara. Okay. Manara, she who waits, sits in a bower of leaves and flowers. Okay, we've seen this before. The message of this card is you may face challenges in going after the thing that you want above all others. Okay, you may be facing any type of challenge right now. If it were easy to overcome these things, the success of overcoming it would be diminished. Okay, honor the path that is set in front of you. There are lessons that we can learn about ourselves. The strength, we learn the strength that we have within ourselves when we go through these challenges, okay? That we are stronger than we think we are. Didn't we just have that? Honor the path set in front of you. Be ready to stretch yourself, because chasing after this desire will not be a walk in the park. It will probably be more like a hike through exacting and arduous forest trails or climbing a mountain. This is not a test of physical ability, but about your level of determination. You can always say no, but please keep in mind that you may not get this particular chance again. Stop and evaluate your commitment to your desire, okay? So even though I know Irene is facing very devastating challenges right now, no running water, no electricity, no heat, and it's pouring down rain right after this happens, and the roof of her house has been ripped off. And yet she's finding her own inner strength here. She's always had it, but she's being reminded of it. She's facing each challenge, okay? And she's discovering more and more things about herself. Other people around her are seeing her as an inspiration, okay? Be the guiding light. This is beautiful. Okay. So your questions that you might want to think about with this is, what is it I most want to take from this challenge? What can I learn from this particular challenge that I'm facing? All right, let's see what Jenna has to offer here. Jenna, she who calms, walks beneath a wintry sky. Her wise companion, the owl, follows her. There is peace here in the stillness of the trees. Her dress, made from the feathers of the white peacock with a delicate overlay of Queen Anne's lace, echoes the quiet purity of snow. This goddess is a ghost to some. To others, she is a trusted confidant. But Jenna sees and knows all who revel in her wintry world. A whisper of a cold breeze against the cheek is her kiss of thanks to you. Jenna appears in order to honor the pause. Come to me, child, she quietly calls. Come to me when your days are too full. Come to me when noise overpowers. Her gift is calm companionship. An intimate walk on a snow-quieted day will be your reward when you answer her call. She and her whisper-winged guide want to show you the benefit of carving out a few peaceful moments for yourself. This lovely spirit of Winterland beckons you to join her for one still minute. Focus on your breath. Appreciate all that we have in this one simple moment. Pause to give thanks for this calm respite. Your question is, can I afford 5 minutes to merely sit and breathe quietly? And I sure as heck hope you say yes. Your other question is, how will I benefit by taking a few minutes right now? If you feel like you can't, take that time to go do whatever you need to do externally from yourself. Take a minute to write down, how will you benefit by taking that walk or taking that quiet time? Awesome. We need an Eternal Crystals Oracle message here. Yes, 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 yes. What a great message. Very emotional, but definitely a very good message here. Very important message. One that gets kind of pushed to the side and on the back burner because life gets good sometimes. And then all of a sudden we realize life's not so good and we have to deal with it. All right. So we have hematite, mental strength. Absolutely. Card 19, which is 20. 19, 19, 20. Definitely something going on here. Card 19. It is time for you to ground your energy. You need to recenter yourself to regain balance in your life. Take time today to care for your mental and physical health. When your physical body is healthy, your spirit is healthy, and everything else can come into equilibrium. It is very important for you to have balance in your life. You can achieve this by focusing on what is important to you. What do you need to do? What do you like to do? What brings you joy? Alleviate stress by consciously choosing to have more fun. Get creative and be active. So even in the moment of devastation, do something physically active so that you can move yourself out of the energy you're in. And I'm not talking to you, Irene. You do that. Think outside of the box. Try different things and enjoy new experiences. If you have a tendency to overthink things at the moment, take a second or two to relax and see if you can look at the situation from a different point of view or not look at it at all for right now. When we step away from it, we gain clarity. Once you have decided what you want to do, stand firm in your belief. Know that you are very powerful and you can use your positive energy to help yourself heal and to inspire others. Hematite is associated with the root chakra and is known as the stone of the mind. To help ground yourself, you may like to wear a hematite bracelet or have a hematite crystal in your pocket. All right, guys, I am going to leave it there. So please tickle, boop, like, tap that like button and support. Claim this if this is you. We definitely want to honor you. Think about subscribing to the channel. I do these uplifting readings every day. This was a little heavy, I will admit that, but it's important to appreciate and honor those heavy moments so that when we have the good moments, we can appreciate them even more. So if you'd like to subscribe to the channel, we would love to have you. Also, you can check out the description box for more information about readings and everything else. Until our energy crosses again, I'm going to wish you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.